Alrighty YouTube, we're in the aftermath of the big Lachlan Adairs world record lift from last night. A lot of controversy about the lift. Was it legitimate? Are the weights fake? Why didn't that crane scale test it? Does the pulley change it? A lot of questions about physics and pulleys. Let me first clarify. This is a 1-to-1 ratio. You'll see the weight down there is the exact weights from Lachlan last night. I have not changed them. That is his final lift that he did twice. And you'll see, guys, the cable runs directly to it. It goes over the top of the pulley and to the arm wrestler's hand. So every centimeter that Lachlan moves the cable, the weights rise an equal amount of centimeters. If there was a looped pulley, if it went down and up again over a looped pulley, okay, we would only get half that travel if we had the double cable like you often see in a lot of machines. Like all the people that have been tagging me in these 100 kilo back pressure lifts, guys, they're not divided by 1.8. They're divided by 2 if it's a double pulley like that. Very simple math on that. So for the Russian doing 100 kilos for reps, it's 50 kilos for reps that he's doing. Still impressive, but it's not 100 kilos. Denis Saplenkov did 70 kilos for 2 reps. With very similar form. There is also video footage of Denis Saplenkov doing a dragging initiation followed with a bicep where he does 80 odd kilos. Very different. The rules for last night's lift were simple. Neutral grip, not a supinated grip, because you are stronger in supinated. You can use side pressure as well then. Neutral grip, elbow stayed planted and no dragging. So that was it. As long as the elbow stayed planted and your arm was Lachlan's elbow was 90 degrees to the direction of the cable, that was the legitimate lift. So what we saw last night, I believe, was a world record for people that have done this lift specifically. Now, we haven't seen anyone dedicate themselves to this lift. This is just what arm wrestlers have done in the past. But anyway, I'm going to crane scale this for you bad boys down there. That's the exact weight. I've got my crane scale out and we're going to test this out and you're going to see exactly what it is. So let me get my tripod set up. Forgive me whilst I do this, or a bit all over the shop, as I extend the legs of this tripod so I can put it down and go and have a chat with you guys as I lift the weights up. Now I'm going to use 2 hands to do this because Lachlan is way too strong and I am not warmed up and I'm not doing anything crazy. So 2 hands, 75 kilos. Alright, 75 kilos loaded on the machine. So again, guys, there's the weights down there. That is the exact stack from last night. Nothing has changed. You'll recognize it. The 2.5s are still tied on. Nothing's changed. Alright, so back up to here where we can see me in the crane scale. Okay, move the chalk. Everything is exactly the same. This crane scale has a peak force measurement. It's the one you've seen me use in many videos in past. It's accurate down to 50 grams and its maximum weight, I think, is 150 kilos. Yeah, 150 kilo max weight with 50 gram accuracy. So it's accurate. So I'm going to take this loop off that Lachlan was using so I can just attach to the carabiner. Alright, we turn on, we're sitting on 0 at the moment. Can you see the screen? 0. Okay, there's the screen 0. Okay, I want to make sure. Okay, mode. Cool. Now, I want to see. Alright, I'm just going to lift it with 2 hands and then show you what the peak force. Oh, jeez, Lachlan. Okay, peak force 78.4. Okay, I'll do it again. Reset. Okay. I tried to pick it up slower that time, 76.9. Okay, this time what I'll do, because this rotates nicely, I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to secure this strap around the peg. And so we can see what the live weight is of just the hold by itself. Because obviously acceleration has a factor, but guys, there is 75 kilos of plates loaded on there. There's also the loading pin weight to factor in. There's a few different factors that are going to make it slightly above 75 kilos. Alright, that's long enough now that I can get it over there. Alright, so we're going to turn peak force off. So it's not going to hold a peak force now. It's just simply going to hold a maximum force. So I'm going to try to not jam my fingers here as I do this. Oh, Lachlan, why be so strong and make it awkward for me? Sorry, let me move some stuff. This is annoying me. Alright, so let me try that again. Just going to try not to jam my fingers. Hang on, bud. Alright, it's not working. 4.9 kilos, that's definitely not the case. We got it jammed on here or something. It's not registering the force at all. Fail on that one. Let's try something different. Getting this off is tricky. I'll be back. Alright guys, we are back. I managed to get it off the peg without hurting myself. Let me just check this is working again. Alright, yeah, we're good. Okay, we're going to attempt to do that again. This time, how am I going to do this? I want it to, you know what I'm trying to achieve? I'm just trying to pick it up and keep it secured with it on live weight. So what I will do, guys, is I'm going to bring the camera closer and I'm going to point the camera directly at the crane scale. So I'm going to just pick it up and we're going to hope you guys can see its live reading. Maybe if I bring the camera here. Oh, let's get it nice and close. Okay, we're going to hopefully see the reading. I'll try my best. Okay, so this is not on peak force. This is just going to show you guys. Okay, there we go. Holding it still, 75.5, 70. You see what it's doing. It's hovering around 75.5, 76. So guys, anyway, there we have it. Crane scale tested, Lachlan Adairs. No doubt that was 75 kilos plus some. When you include the loading pin, you include the other bits and pieces tied on there, it was more close to 75.5, 76 kilos. Yeah, guys. Is that a world record? In my opinion, yes. I don't think anyone under those conditions has done a lift like that before. I'm not saying that people can't, but I'm saying it doesn't exist out there yet. And a few of the key differences I've seen. Evgeny Prudnik's one, he picks up with two hands and he holds. Okay, he doesn't actively pick it up. Gennady Kvikvinia's one gets right underneath it, gets his elbow a little far forward underneath it, which changes the angle to an easier angle, and he supinates. So he's using some side pressure as well. So a different lift again. Similar, but different. Saplenkov's one was very much the same. He did 70 for 2. Levan's was very much the same. He did 70. Oleg Zok has done one very much the same. 65. Pushkar, very much the same, 65. Anyway, take it for what it's worth. For all those people out there trying to tell me that Lachlan Adairs, they're trying to pick apart the lift, seriously, and I think you need to think about what you're saying for a moment, because no matter who you are, that weight is 75, 76 kilos. And he picked that up using the form that he used last night. Is it a world record? Like I said, I think so. You might not. But you can't deny that that is freakishly strong. Proper freakishly strong. In the realm of all of the strongest arm wrestlers on the planet in the super heavyweight division. And that's undeniable. Because if you really want to to question it, go and try it. Get the strongest guy, get the elite guys that you know to try it. See what they get. You'll find that they're all struggling to get what Lachlan did last night. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that one. Some clarification. There's more to come. Lachlan, the last thing is, Lachlan was not prepped for this. He wasn't peaking for this. He wasn't aiming for this. He actually only got given 24 hours notice on this, and it was just part of his training routine that he did with all the other training he does daily. So if Lachlan was to peak and rest and actually prepare, you could probably anticipate that he adds another 5 kilos onto it and gets that 80 kilos done and dusted. Alright guys, take care. See you next time.